Welcome back. We're focusing now on grade 12 work, and in particular being able to compare ancient hominids with primates, with modern hominids, or with yourself. A very common question in the matric paper is to show you a skull or hips or feet or hands of primates and modern humans and ask you to compare them. All right, so that's what we're going to look at today. We know that an example of primate, a chimpanzee, and humans have DNA sequences that differ by only 1%. So that shows that we're very closely related to chimpanzees, but clearly we are very, very different. Recent genetic studies have strongly suggested that chimpanzees and humans are each other's closest living relatives. We know that we, as modern humans, belong to the kingdom Animalia. We know that we belong to the phylum Chordata because we possess a nerve cord. We know that we belong to the class Mammalia. We possess hair, we produce milk from mammary glands. We belong to the order primates. Primates are all large-brained omnivores. Our suborder is the Anthropoida. These are monkeys and apes rather than the lemurs and the smaller primates. And we're in the superfamily Hominoidea, large, tailless social primates. We're all upright, standing hominids, so we belong to the family Hominidae. Our genus is Homo, the large-brained, tool-using hominids, and last week we spoke about some other examples of the Homo genus, but we're the only members left of Homo sapiens, which is the wise person, humans showing cultural evolution, and we touched on this last week. So, how are we similar to other primates? Well, we need to go through a whole list of things. So let's begin with the fact that we are similar to other primates because all primates have what we call an opposable thumb. That means that instead of your digits or your phalanges all pointing forward or all in one direction, our thumb works in opposition to the rest of our fingers. And this allows us to grasp objects, which is wonderful for agile climbing and locomotion, but it's very important for tool usage. You would not be able to use your cell phones or write with a pen if you didn't have this opposable thumb. Our hands are different in structure and function to our feet, right? And that applies to us as well as to other primates, which gives us great potential for tool usage with our hands and locomotion with our feet. All primates have long arms that rotate from the shoulder joint in all directions. This gives primates the advantage for climbing and for locomotion, and whilst this might not apply to you, the advantage that this gives you is that you're able to carry objects in your arms. You have, along with all the other primates, no hair covering your finger and toe ends. You have flat nails. Your nails are not rounded into claws, and this allows you to pick up things. You've got sensitivity in the tips of your fingers. It allows you to grasp things rather easily. That relates to your limbs, but what about your face and your head? Well, you have a shortened snout. You don't have a very long snout nose like a dog, for example. Primates have therefore a weakened sense of smell, but that's compensated for by the development of other senses, such as your sense of sight. Talking about sight, you have stereoscopic vision. This means that you can perceive depth rather easily or far more readily than what your dog can, for example. So you're able to see how far away something is more accurately. And you have color vision along with all the other primates. And this is of great advantage to you. Primates have a large brain in comparison to their body mass, and so they're able to develop their intelligence, they're able to communicate, and we believe that this has led us as modern humans to be able to work on our cultural evolution. We enjoy poetry, we enjoy music, we can appreciate art. We've developed many different languages. Chimpanzees only have one language, and that's chimp. But humans have developed many, many different languages and ways of writing. We don't all write the same. And all of these ideas of cultural evolution come from the fact that we have a much larger brain in comparison with our body mass. We have few offspring, primates, and therefore we can dedicate time to the survival of fewer offspring. These are just some of the ways that we're very similar to primates. More information about this after our break.